Gemma Bricks DIY custom Mandalorian action figure and a fun video to show how it's made. Good evening and hello there. Today I'll be showing you how to customize a Star Wars Black Series action figure day one. Now for day one, we're going to want to go here, we're going to want to look for some Crusader references because we're going to be using Knights Templar as the inspirations for this figure. And the Knights Templar are some of my favorite knights from history. 1119. They're from 1119. They were known as the Foot Soldiers of Christ, or the Poor Fellow Soldiers of Christ, and the Temple of Solomon. But we're looking at the Templar Knights. We're trying to find some inspirations for some cool armor. Oh, what's this image? Oh, they already made a Mandalorian Templar. It looks AI generated though. I have the figure here. The first thing I have right now is the helmet. The helmet is what I have right now. As you can see the helmet right here. You can see the helmet right here. Mandalorian the way it is. I'm not sure. But the helmet is going to be painted a silver-like color. Kind of like what the, see what we got. Let's go here. Kind of like what that Crusader helmet is right there. Is what the inspiration is. That's the inspiration for the figure. I'm going to try to zoom in. Can I zoom in here? Oh my gosh, I could zoom in. Hey, yo. Hey, yo, bro. What the heck? Oh, that's so sick. Here's the inspiration for the helmet. It's gonna have a cool little golden cross on it. It's gonna have a whole, like, chainmail thing going on. There's gonna be a bandolier going across him. And I don't know how to make a shield for him, though. That's the only thing. Can't make a shield for him. I'll have to get like a Marvel Legends accessories or something like that. Duke it out. There's the sword. That looks sick as heck. I think I'm using that as inspiration for Mandalorian here. So we're going to paint the entire helmet gray. Or we can do other colors instead. We got this color from Deco Art. Sheen. It is a metallic paint. Sheen. Like Plant Sheen. Charlie Sheen. You know. So I'm going to paint the entire helmet here. I'm going to paint the white, gold. So I'm going to do this gold. For the white of the helmet, it's going to be painted gold. For what gold we're using that gold. For the under armor, we're going to be either using espresso bean, coffee bean paint, or we can use polka sprinkle. For the other components, like the white chest armor, we're going to be using apple barrel gloss. And we're going to be using winter white. Let's get started on the first part of the figure, which is always going to be the helmet. The helmet is always the first thing that we work on. So let's get to it. We're going to get the gunmetal gray. Here it is, the silver. The silver! Good footage. All the time. That's some goofy odd looking sheen. That's the paint. Shake it, pop it open, squeeze a little bit onto the tray here. Now it's like a gunmetal sheen, so it may not paint properly like regular paint does. So we're gonna snip off the antenna too. The antenna's gotta go. It's gotta go. I'm sorry, the antenna has got to go. So snip it off. Oh, that hurts me more than it hurts me, probably. The antenna's on a swivel. There you go, you move the antenna from the helmet. Now the helmet has no antenna, which will match perfectly with that Crusader helmet right there. Now, paintbrush. Find the perfect brush. The perfect brush. What? Mix the silver around here. Silver sheen.
One day later.
Alright guys, we are back. Back again. Now, alright, so got the gray paint. We start the helmet. We're going to take the cloak and the jetpack off the figure. Pop that off. pop this off. Put the cloak aside here for now, because you do not want to get any paint on that cloak. Same with the jetpack. You do not want to get any stuff on the jetpack whatsoever. We're going to put it over here. Gonna lay the figure down here for now like this. Not me customizing the figures. I don't have to take them apart, because a lot of my customs are just simple customs. They're not like exclusive made customs that are like, oh. This took me an entire week to make my original Mandalorian one, so yeah. Get this out of the way. Get all that paint off there. We got the paint off the brush. Now I gotta get some gray. Paint the helmet. Gray, like that helmet. That helmet is gray, and then I'm gonna do a sheen. Let's get the paint. So here, I'm gonna start painting the helmet. Paint it a simple gray overlay on the helmet. Then later on, let's do more gray. Add some silver to it. Add a silver whole coat over it. I want this Mandalorian to differ from the other one I made a while back. The other one I made with the high symbol on his shoulder pad. I want this one to be a little bit different, if you get my drift.
Again, the paint I used for this helmet is the Apple Barrel Gray Fox paint. It's the multi-purpose one. So yeah, just paint a few coats. After every coat, you let it dry, and yeah.
Give credit to the artist who did the art, but I want to do my own twist on this Mandalorian as well, where I'm not taking full inspiration from the artist's picture. So, yeah. First gray coat is going to go on the helmet here. Next coat will be a bit of gold. It'll be a gold coat going on the helmet next. So we got that in the works. Let's put it on the table here for now like this. Tongs, hold the helmet back in the hands here like this. Okay, we got it. Let's go. Got the helmet back. Yeah. Get the helmet back. Finish up the last finishing touch on the helmet here. I hate how my laptop camera is like all the way to like one side of the screen. Spot where it's supposed to be. Yeah, this. Just on the blue. There's blue hidden behind the antenna here. Oh yeah, talk about custom Mandalorian Templars. So, pretty dope figure so far. It's looking pretty good. I'm just trying to add the finishing grays to it. I'm trying to show the helmet that game. So hard to paint the helmet. Trying to show it on camera. There you go.
Again, you just want to do light coats on there until it's fully covered.
Studying biblical history too. Church history and all that good stuff. I love studying. It's my favorite subject. History has always been my favorite subject since I was young kid.
Later.
Alright everyone, we're back to working on the Crusader Mandalorian. I had to change the camera view because I wanted to show it up close to the helmet. Here's the up close to the helmet so far. It's painted gray like the Templar helmet is. And it needs one more coat of gray because as you see there's some blue showing. So I'm going to go get my cup of water. Right back. Now we're going to continue working on the Mandalorian. Sorry that my desk is a bit of a disaster. There is a reason for everything. So just get this here like this. Paint on it. Get that hair off there. Get out of there. Here like this. We're gonna paint over the blue here. Any blue needs to go. Any blue needs to leave. Any blue that remains needs to go away from here. Here is the helmet. It's almost complete. Paint the little section here like this. Section here like this. Paint that gray. figure. Boost up process speed. Looking good so far. Go. Helmet is completely painted. Coat of gray on here. Why not? All blue spots are covered up. Paint it properly. Next thing we're going to work on is the red cross on the helmet. So I decided to do red cross on this Holy Mandalorian. Holy Mandalorian warrior. Again. Now the helmet is finished being painted on. I'm just going to even any edges. We'll let this helmet dry up for now. Cast aside. There you go. Takes care of the helmet there. Now we're going to get started on the next part of the figure, which is the jetpack. Again, as I showed you the picture of earlier, was a Crusader, like the Knights Templar. So, back to the figure, we're working on the jetpack next. The jetpack is a bit of a challenge. I had to buzz off the one piece there. I'll have to buzz more of it off, or I could do something totally different and buzz that whole centerpiece off there. It's probably what I'm going to do. We're back to the craft area over here. We're going to start buzzing it off, the component we need to remove from the jetpack. So, I think I just messed up the one jetpack rudder. Lower down. You see we're glass during this, but I'm just gonna cut it. Well, frick. There you go. Hey, it keeps buzzing one rotor. There you go. Alright. Buzzed off the top rotor now. Not bad. Thank you, Razor Blade. Razor Blade buzzed that off. Ground pick it up. Slow little bit it goes. And now we have an even cut on the jetpack. And jetpack is finished. Get the cape. Put it through here. The bead piece goes through here. And then in here is where the clip-ons go. And there's the neck bracket for the cape. It's going to go on there like that. And it's going to have the jetpack outside of the cape. The other thing we're going to do is we're going to snip off a few armor components. We're going to actually find a way to remove the holster. Or I'm just going to paint them brown. I'm going to paint the entire area here brown, including down here. The entire armor will be painted silver. And the rest of it will be painted brown underneath it. And yeah, it's not going to be much. This figure is complete. But it's a sacrifice I'm willing to make a cool Crusader Mandalorian. So. Alright, we are back on day 3 of making the Mandalorian figure. And just finished painting the brown and the white chest plate. And I'm going to add the silver chainmail color. I'm going to paint those down there next silver. But yeah, here's the paints I'm using so far. The paints there. Silver and sheen and gunmetal gray. I'm not using gunmetal gray. I don't know why I have it down here. But yeah, I painted the torso, the arm, and the leg so far. And yeah, I have the cloak already made, and the jetpack will be next as well. The helmet is officially complete. You may be wondering, what Mandalorian am I making? Well, I'm going something historical, this Mandalorian, because I love history, I love studying it. And I'm doing a Mandalorian off the Crusades, as I said in the beginning of the video. And doing my own original take on a Crusader Knights Templar armor. So yeah, I'll be back. Their arm and legs are finished being painted brown to create the under armor that the Knights Templar wore. So yeah, and I'll also be back with the red cross on the red crucifix on the arm pads. There'll be a red crucifix on the arm pads, and then there'll be a crucifix in the center of the Mandalorian as well. I'll be back with y'all on day 4 with that stuff complete. Y'all play. Oh god. Day 5 of 6. I'll be glossing the torso with the white gloss, and I will be painting the shin pads silver as well. So, day 6 of 6, finishing touches. And so the figure is done. I painted the torso, I worked on the shoulder blade. I painted the shins. Wrist blade was attached to the figure by using super glue and some tape. Successfully attaching the wrist blade. I then added a Orbesh letter J for John, and Orbesh in 316 in Orbesh as well. Put the cape on the figure. Put the belt back on him. Helmet and cape. And there he is with his jetpack. I also painted the gloves red. Yeah, it's looking pretty cool. I hope y'all enjoyed this video and enjoy this little montage of the figure I made. If y'all are interested in seeing more videos like this, please hit the like and subscribe button. And remember, God bless and may the force be with you always.